Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. And first of all, to everybody that's currently subscribed, I apologize. This is the longest gap I've had in making a video, I'm pretty sure, ever, since I started my channel back in mid-December of last year. And it's for two reasons. Partly just on a personal level, a lot going on. Second is, when I went to go record my most recent video a few days ago, I found out that my microphone was busted, and I really didn't want to record a video using the microphone that's built into my laptop. It sounds terrible. You can go back to my first video ever if you want to hear what that sounds like. So I had to find the time to go out and actually purchase a new one. So I now have one functional Blue Yeti microphone and one non-functional Blue Yeti microphone. What happened is I left the cord that's plugged into the microphone dangling, and I got up and started walking, and I tripped, and it yanked it out. And I didn't realize until days later that the port that the USB cord plugs into had just been completely destroyed. And it looks, I don't know if that it can be fixed, and I didn't want to try it. I'm not that crafty. So $130 later, I got another mic. It's the same one, so hopefully it sounds okay, but I'm technically on a new mic. But I wanted to talk a little bit about XRP price and the hype that's associated with it. And I want to talk about this Twitter member. He goes by the name Awake. He is at Mr. Level Up on Twitter. And I want to be really, really clear from the outset here. This video, definitely not a dig against this guy whatsoever. He made a prediction and it didn't come true, but I want to talk about a few things. So this guy, he comes off as like one of the most like personable, super nice, friendly, genuine people on the planet, and he really stuck his neck out there by putting a very precise prediction out there. And in that sense, like, risking it and being that confident, that's really an admirable thing. He was just wrong in this particular case, but it was amazing. The prediction he made, then he moved it up by a day, and then I actually was curious enough, just because of the sheer confidence that he had in his prediction, that he was live streaming, and I tuned in a couple times, and he's like, any minute, it has to happen. I know it will happen for sure. It has to happen, all caps. And so I was like, I've never seen anybody do technical analysis and be, first of all, that confident and that precise down to like a matter of an hour or two. And it was just mind-blowing to me. And so here's the backstory now. So I came across this guy pretty much when everybody else on Twitter did. I followed him a few days ago, and at the time, he had about 3,100 followers. Fast forward a couple days, and he's now got 6,500 followers, so he caught that much attention. So it's definitely worth having a little commentary for me as an XRP YouTuber in the community. And the prediction that he made was, and by the way, just let me preface this, he did have an actual, like, really good call from what everybody in the XRP community has been citing. The first run-up that we had a couple weeks ago, I think it was mid-May, or I can't remember exactly, but when XRP ran up from about 30 cents to, I can't remember if it got as high as 46 cents or somewhere thereabout, and then went back down. It's in the upper 30s, whatever it is now. And it's funny because it was a few days after I made a video that said, why is XRP stuck at 30 cents? And actually, you might want to follow, if you haven't seen that video, you might want to watch that after this one. But anyway, so he made a prediction accurately that XRP was going to jump up, and he was very precise in the timing, and it was accurate apparently. And even the range in which it jumped, it was highly accurate. And so because of that accurate prediction, he made his next prediction, and it's like all eyes on him. And it was a big risk, but again, admirable and super nice seeming guy. So this is definitely not a dig on him in any sense. I'm going to be real clear on that. Especially since he knows way more about technical analysis than me. Like, I wouldn't even have the guts to do it because I wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. That's why I don't make price predictions, and I'm never going to. But the price prediction that he made was that on May 23rd, that was between, I think he said something like midnight Eastern time, because he's on the East Coast, somewhere between that and 2 a.m., XRP was going to rally ultimately up to, inside of a short window, up to $2.20. And mind you, at that point, we're hovering around 40 cents. And he made a very precise prediction just a couple days out. And then like a day later or so, he's like, oh, it moved up, and I'm looking at the charts again, and I've got more accurate data now, and that's going to be a little bit sooner. And none of that has come to pass. As I talk now, I think XRP is somewhere around 38 cents. And so he just made one prediction, and it didn't come true. But you know what? You know why I want to cover this in part? And here's the truth. Look, I'm just like you. I'm an XRP enthusiast, And just like you find this type of content interesting, in terms like of price action, I find it interesting too. I love clicking on the videos that are talking about where XRP price can go. Like, I do that. I mean, it's fun to think about. It's fun to hear other people's opinions, whether they do technical analysis or if they're just thinking price-wise long-term, what can that mean? So I'm just like you, and I love that. And that's why I also am willing to make videos on that. While there's always going to be the caveat, I'm not going to make the prediction. I just want to talk about it sometimes because it's fun. It's all good fun, right? And that's why we're here. It's exciting to be invested in something, I think. So anyway, and he's been making updates since then, so I encourage you to go check out this guy. Follow him on Twitter if you'd like to. It's certainly interesting. His most recent update, it looks like it was 9 hours ago, something like that. Well, I can cheat. Maybe there's a more recent one. Let's try tweets and replies. But he's been updating pretty regularly. So yeah, it looks like the most recent one was about 9 hours ago. But if you're curious, I mean, still somehow he did call that last one. So I don't know. I can tell you this, though, and I have said this in previous videos. There is such a thing as like the law of numbers, so to speak. It's like, if you have enough people making enough predictions, somebody is bound to be right. So was he right by a stroke of luck, and that built confidence in him to be like, this is the same thing I did last time, this has to be true? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. I really don't know. But I think there's always certain people that just by a stroke of luck are going to be accurate. So I can't say. I really can't say. But that's why I also say when people are making price predictions, be super careful about it. Because you should definitely not count on anybody that's like live tweeting or any YouTubers, including me, to make your financial decisions, because I'm certainly not a financial advisor, not a professional in finance or crypto in any way. I'm just an enthusiast, and I enjoy running this channel because it's something that's super fun for me as a hobby here. But that being said, big picture, I think there's hope for XRP to rise tremendously. And for instance, I wanted to share this. Galgatron retweeted this, and I found this fascinating. To me, this is actually more telling than any technical analysis, because there's something actually behind this. And so Galgatron tweeted out earlier today, and I retweeted this. While TA analysts busily try to time their BS predictions to an anticipated bull run so they can claim to be psychic, it's the below types of tweets that you should be paying attention to as a sign of what may come. And so that was him retweeting this from eToro Service. And check this out. It states, "We are currently experiencing a significantly higher than normal volume of tickets due to the mass inflow of new account openings and verification of these accounts." Now that's super exciting to me, because that's new people jumping in, and that's going to build up tension in the marketplace price-wise, I suspect. And at some point, you're going to see a burst. And I already suspect, if I had to guess, and again, this is not financial advice. Never take financial advice from me, because I'm not giving it, okay? But if I had to guess, I believe that we're probably at the beginning stages of a bull market. It could be wrong, though. I don't know for sure. It certainly looks that way. It feels that way, and it looks like we're getting support levels for Bitcoin currently. What were they? They crept back over 8,000. XRP again, it's around 40 cents, and a little over a week ago it was around 30, and it seems to be holding there pretty well. So we'll see. But look at this, and I got this article from today, from CoinDesk, and I only skimmed through this, so I'm not really going to read anything from it. But the title of this: "Long-term Bitcoin price indicator rises for first time in a year." So, anyway, that's all I want to say. Some people, again, I want to go back, and this guy, Mr. Level Up here. Some people are being like really harsh on this guy because he got a prediction wrong. But look. Respect that he put his neck out there. I don't think he was trying to like trick anybody or anything sinister like that. He just had a prediction that didn't come true. That's it. So cut the guy some slack, please. That's just my humble opinion. I like to be kind of forgiving on that when I believe that somebody's being genuine, And I really think that he was. Go watch him on video, and I think you'll get the same vibe. I think you'll catch it. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm going to end the video the same way I end every video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say are right. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great weekend.